Hello, welcome to Die Rolling. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm unboxing Chronicles of Drunagor, Age of Darkness, Desert of Hellscar. So this is a expansion which happens after you've completed the Age of Darkness campaign. Hopefully we'll get to that point. And it comes with two new heroes. So you get a barbarian class in here, which sounds pretty cool. The artwork in this is always fantastic. You got a Fork, who's an orc barbarian. And we get Katarina, the human barbarian. And a big old sandy guy there. We've got a worm. So, let's take a look at this here. So, this will basically go through the prologue of what's going on plot-wise. And the plot in this, so far, of the base game that I've read, has been great. It talks about some new mechanics in there. It tells you what... there's kind of a little bit of spoilery stuff in there. So, if you do get this, don't open it until you've actually finished the campaign, because there is a little bit of spoilery stuff in there. But yeah, it tells you how to integrate it with the main campaign. And then you're on to your chapters. So this will basically be one chapter there. We've got our kind of interaction pages. It's all standard stuff if you've played one of these before. Trying to just skip these things so I don't spoil anything for myself. But it'll be a while till I actually get to this, so hopefully, yeah, I won't spoil anything at all. We shall see. So yeah, a fair few things. And then you get a special battleground at the end there, where you can just go up against the big worm dude, and a bit more about the new mechanic and rules there. Okay, and that's, yeah, there you go. So that's your book there. We have got some new tiles in here, and these are big tiles, because, you know, it's the Desert of Hellscar after all. So one side, we've got this kind of like, a big hole in there. Some like big capillary guys. The other side, some old kind of statue or a well. It's a well, isn't it? With the big, yeah, big guys. So you get one big piece of terrain there. Here is your big old worm dude. Always like a good sandworm miniature. That looks like it's going to be fun to paint up. And the miniatures in these are always very cool. Oh, we got some more stuff underneath. So some more terrain. Let's have a look in here. Okay, not quite sure why these are so big. We've got some little mini worms there. Then we have got Fork, our orc barbarian. And Katarina, our human barbarian. And some treasure chests there. So 3 of those. Maybe I should paint those up for the main one. We've got a couple of doors there. I'm not going to open those. I don't want to spoil them for me. And then we've got a bunch of cards here. Sorry, not the camera there. We have Wormongadir, the corrupted worm, immune to all these things. 8R hit points. I've not got a point to the bosses yet, so I don't know. Maelstrom, Shield X, Strike 1, Stun. I imagine he's going to be a formidable chap. We've got some kind of attack cards for him. We have the Barbarian Hero class here. So we have Frenzy, Bloodlust whenever a black or white monster dies, Self, Fury 1. Furious Accuracy, you may discard a Fury to reroll an attack you just missed. It also gains the bonus damage. Wrathful Might, your Fury damage bonus is now +2 instead of +1. We have Endurance, Constitution 3 hit points. Battle Frenzy at the beginning of your turn, Self, Fury 1. The end of your turn, discard 1 Fury. Standing around as a minor action, you may discard a Fury to Self, heal 2. Furious Counter, as a reaction, you may discard a Fury to retaliate 2. Last Man Standing, after you retaliate, Self, heal 1. And Aggressive Stance, your retaliation gains +1 bonus. Swiftness, +2 movement. Aggressive Charge, whenever you take a move action, Self, Fury 1. Additional move action also count. Unbreakable, whenever you prevent any amount of damage, retaliate 2. So they're the 4 different kind of barbarian class things you can go down. We have the Weapon of the Ancients here. Beginning of turn, you may flip this card over. Also, whenever you roll 16 plus, you may self-cleanse 1. 5 damage, 9 more to hit. It's an epic artifact. And then 11 plus, you can make only a single attack from each attack action you take or receive. Also, whenever an enemy dies, self-cleanse 1 and flip this card over. 7 damage. Okay. We have the Wormscale Breastplate, Hellscar Thorns, self-curse 1 and prevent 8, retaliate 4. We have a Staff of Gravity. 9 plus, at the beginning of your turn, you may flip this card over. Also, whenever you roll 16 or more, the attack gains stun and telekinesis 3. You can make only a single attack from each attack action you take or receive. Also, whenever an enemy dies, use telekinesis 3 and flip this card over. We have a Dragonbane Wand. Passive, your spell attacks and your heals gain +2 bonus. Your prevents gain +2 bonus. And finally, the Frozen Tears of Alagast. You are immune to curse and any conditions imposed by enemies. Also, whenever you take a recall action of any kind, self-heal 2 and you may self-cleanse 1. We have Fork here. And Katarina as well. Then we have some Worm Offspring, standard, and an alternate form on all of these. Shield 1, Poison 1, and Knockdown. The basic guy. Relentless, Cleave 2, Burn 1, and Intimidate 1. We've got a Fighter, a bit tougher. We've got the Veteran. And we have Champion. And then we have this. Emerges, Woman's Assault, emerges from the ground and performs its Rune Assault action. And flip this card. Performs Rune Assault action and descends into darkness. Intriguing. Then for Katarina we have Agility Skills, Evasion, Self-Fatigue 1 and prevent all but 1 damage. Leveled up, you aggressive steps, your movement gains Trample 2. Her melee skill is Reckless Assault, Self-Fury 1, +0 hit, +0 hit, +0 hit. And then Cleaving Strike, Cleave 2, +0, +0. Range skills, Double Throw, 2 hits and +1 damage. And then Furious Throw, +2 hit, +2 damage, and if the target dies, Self-Fury 4. Ooh. And then we have Wisdom skills, Concentrate, Self-Focus 2, or Ancestor's Blessing, Self-Cleanse 1, Heal 3, and recall up to 2 other action cubes. Oof, that's pretty cool. And then we have Fork, the Orc. Agility skills, Battle March, Move 3, Self-Focus 2, then Self-Fatigue 1, and prevent all but 1 damage. Enraged Blows, -2 hit, -2 hit, -2 hit. But he does quite a few of them. And then Heal Push, +3 hit, +2 damage, crit 16 plus, push 3 and knock down. Range skills, he's got a Grappling Hook, +2 hit, +3 damage and telekinesis 3. And passively, whenever you roll 16 plus, you get a shield 2. So he gets Vaughn's, one of Vaughn's passive abilities there. Warcry, Intimidate 4. Your next attack this turn gains +2 damage and crit 16 plus. And Meditation even, Self-Heal 2 and Focus 2. So that's their kind of cards. We've got a couple more terrain to have a quick look at. So deserty tiles here. It's like you're going inside something there. Is that just the tunnels maybe that the giant worm has created? As always, lovely artwork in all of this. Then we get our heroes. Wormingadir, the corrupted form. Worm even, not form. On the back here it talks about his assault, body push, acid spit, corrupted by darkness, sharp bite, and spawn of worms. All obviously to do with whichever rune you kind of pulled. That's pretty cool. I like that. So let's have a quick look at Fork. So he starts with 12 hit points. Mighty Blow, +2 hit, +1 damage, and knockdown. Beheading Strike, +3 hit, +2 damage, and crit 16. Oof. Battle Focus, Focus 1 and Cleanse 1. That's always the same. And his special ability is Orcish Bloodlust. Whenever a grey monster dies, Self Fury 1. Savage Charge. Pay 1 hit point, move 6, target adjacent enemy 2 damage. Stomping Leap, jump 2, target adjacent enemy 2 damage. Retaliate says Retaliate 3. And Enrage, Self, Shield 4, and Fury 1. He's the Path of Strength. When you hit with a spell attack or weapon attack, you may discard 1 Fury to add +1 damage to your attack. You may discard only 1 Fury token per action or reaction. He's got Log Splitter, +1 hit, +2 damage, and Stun. And set up the score, Retaliate all damage. That's Fork the Orc. And then we have Katarina, starts at 12 hit points, which is the same as him. Double attack. So 2 hits, Brutal Stroke, gain Fury 1, +0 hit, critical 16. Battle Focus, Survivor, whenever you roll 16, Self, heal 2. Ooh. Bull Rush, move 3, 1 target adjacent enemy, 2 damage. Tumble, reaction, Self, prevent 2 and move 2. Retaliate 3, divert, prevents 3 there. She has got the same thing with the spell attack stuff there, where she could discard 1 Fury to add +1 damage. Then Crossed Parry, Self prevent all damage, and then for the big focus, Ancestral Frenzy. So 4 attacks, all at -2, but you know, it's 4 attacks. And that's Katarina. They all have their own little backstories in the back, but I'm going to save that for when I get around to playing with them. So that's everything you get inside a box of the Desert of Hellscar. You will not see this until you have completed the main campaign. You could probably play the battle that's in the back of there before you finish the main campaign. But yeah, you have to complete the main campaign before you get to this. So this is going to be the last thing, well, the penultimate thing that people are going to be getting when they go through Age of Darkness. So if you'd like to see this on the channel, then support us by joining up as an Ultimate Badass, where you'll get to vote on certain actions that we do on the channel. And also, yeah, watch all of our Chronicles of Drunagor stuff, comment on them, support us with that, and we'll keep making the videos as long as people are watching them. I've been the ever-excited Adam. Until next time, stay safe or die rolling.